the premise is still there that we plan, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners. And 2 of my clients today have seen that in different ways, but very, very clearly for themselves. And one was in the most, I say mundane, but it was an ordinary situation. It wasn't anything monumentally life-changing, but for her, this ordinary, very mundane thing that happened that wasn't what she had planned. She had wanted to do something quite simple, but it ended up being that something quite elaborate was meant for her, that was 100 times better than what she had planned. And we were talking about it in the session, and it was, for her, it was the understanding, and it really resonating with her that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might not give you what you want, but in her life at that moment, He definitely gave her what she needed and then some. What she needed plus a bit of extra. And the extra was more than she had dared to even, ask for. She was hoping for kind of bare minimum, really. But what she got was more than what she wanted. It was definitely what she needed, and a lovely little cherry on top, subhanallah. And we were just reflecting upon that in the session this morning. And then this evening, a client of mine, something had come up, and something that she had been really looking forward to and had been planning for a while ended up not materialising. There was something that had come up within her business, which meant that she couldn't do the thing that she really wanted to do. And she said that this time it was really different. It was, imagine yourself as a kid, and you desperately want to go somewhere. You've been promised this, I don't know, let's just say this visit to the park. Maybe it's a really elaborate, lovely, wonderful park, but really looking forward to it. All your friends go in, and you can't wait to go. And then comes to the day, and something happens, and you can't go. Like your dad's or your mum's car breaks down, and you can't go. And you might be heartbroken. I remember as a child really looking forward to something, and I can't remember what it was, but just being very disappointed that I couldn't go. But as an adult, if you think about something in your life now that you have planned for, that you have accounted for, that you have organised for, and you are so excited about going, and last minute it can't happen because of something taking precedence over it. And for my client, it was something within her business that couldn't be outsourced. And where she really wanted to go, and what she had been organising for a while, and what she had prepared and planned and organised, childcare, organised housekeeper, organised everything, diarised and organised, and made sure that everything on her to-do list was done so that she could do this thing that last minute she couldn't go. And she was saying that the old her would have gone into blaming, angry, kicking off, adult tantrum mode. And she said that this time she sat there and she just remembered that for every problem there is a solution. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that for every illness there is a cure, but for also that there is, for everything, for every challenge, there is a way through it. So she sat, took a deep breath, and just gave it over to Allah. Said, okay, and tried my best. There is something that I meant to see here. Please help me. I just submit it. give it over to you. You know what's best for me. And subhanAllah, she made her peace with it, just like that. And when we were speaking, there was something quite beautiful about that, because although there was a little bit of a sadness that she couldn't do, she didn't go to where she wanted to go, where she'd been planning, the fact that it had been given over to Allah, that she was open to seeing the good in it, open to seeing it differently, open to seeing the whole situation. And subhanAllah, what came out of it was a challenge that had been overcome, because where she wanted to go and where she was so looking forward to go, she was a big part of organising that trip. And subhanAllah, you might say out of the blue, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put someone in her path, put someone in her way that she hadn't thought of, that she hadn't, envisaged, who was able to carry on the job that she needed doing. Even though she wasn't going to be there, and she was really looking forward to it, it was a commitment that she had made that she was most upset about not being able to fulfill. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when she gave it over to Allah, she said, I was going to go and pray 2 rakats. I made my intentions, Allah, please help me here. And before she even went to pray, she received a phone call, and that was the answer to the problem that she had, subhanAllah. So today has been a real eye-opener for 2 of my clients, that they have seen for themselves how when your perspective changes, when your thinking changes, when you don't go to those old habitual routines of thinking that don't serve you, that keep you stuck in either just not accepting what's going on, or thinking that there is some great conspiracy against you, when you're open to seeing the situation differently, when you're open to thinking about it differently, there is something that shifts. It shifts you from being stuck in that unserving feeling of resentment, anger, frustration, disappointment, and it's very freeing. And I saw that firsthand with 2 of my clients today, subhanAllah. So when I got off the phone with her, there were a couple of things within my own evening where where I had in my mind, we planned, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of planners. My evening didn't go as I had planned, but being open to what is, not what should have been, or what I wanted, or what I thought how this should have gone. SubhanAllah, what actually did happen, again, nothing out of, nothing monumentally amazing, but the old me would have spiraled by now, because if things aren't, going just so, then, game over. Nothing ever goes my way. I could go into a whole thought storm of beating myself up, or getting all down on the kids, like no one does what I say, no one listens, and all of the other things I used to tell myself. But subhanAllah, just seeing things for what they are, and knowing that I'll be okay, whatever happens. And it's been quite a nice evening. My eldest daughter was off school today, she wasn't very well, and with the full day of everything that I was doing today, again, just rode with it, and mashallah, it was lovely. And today has been lovely, and alhamdulillah, I can go to bed now, well, not now, in a minute, and place my head on my pillow and say, alhamdulillah, I've had a good day. Can you do that? Can you go to bed tonight, whenever it is night, whenever night is in your part of the world? Can you go to bed tonight, lay your head on your pillow, and say, alhamdulillah, I've had a really good day, I'm alright, do you say that? Do you give gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for a good day? Do you see your day as good? Have you been seeing these recent days as, alhamdulillah, as good days? And if you haven't, what is going on, do you think, for you? Because I'd be, oh, what would I be? I'd be really interested to know. I'd be really interested to know what's going on for you. I'd be really interested to know what is it that's getting in the way of you being able to say that, or actually what would get in the way of you actually thinking about it, actually saying it to yourself, actually thinking about it, actually having that thought before you go to bed. Alhamdulillah, I've had a good day, or reflecting upon your day. Is that even something that you do? I'd quite like to know if you do that. And if you would like some help to, if you would like some help to figure out, or to figure out why it is that you can't say, or that you don't say that you've had a good day, what's getting in the way of that, then I can offer you a real, not a fake, space, a confidential space, a non-judgmental space, to really just see life through your lens, see what's going on for you, and from that place create a framework, create a plan, create a way of moving forward from where you don't want to be to where you do want to be, inshallah. As you can tell, I'm really tired because I'm speaking really slow, but if you are thinking about your day right now, can you say, Alhamdulillah, I've had a good day? And if you can't, I'd love to know. I'd love to know what's getting in the way. And if you'd like a space to help you move forward from not having a good day to having a better day, to having an okay day, to having a more than okay day, to having it's quite a lovely day, to having a flipping awesome day, then let me know. You can contact me at connect@farahhalabi.com, or you can DM me for my next available slot that might have your name on it, inshallah. As always, I pray that you are safe, well and healthy, and inshallah I will see you again very, very soon. But for now, take care. Assalamu alaikum.